Gary, a solid point against the league leaders, but do you feel we perhaps could have got all three tonight?
I think we could have. I thought it was a real 50-50 game. I thought they had more possession in the first half and created one good opportunity from a header from a cross. We created a fantastic opportunity when we won the ball high for Sonny. But I thought they had more possession first half without really hurting us. Second half, I thought we got more on the front foot. We created two brilliant chances that, very unlucky when Emmy hit the post, and then Dion just couldn't sort his feet out when the keeper parried. I think it was Jack Aitchison's shot. So delighted with the effort, delighted with the endeavour from the players after such a big performance, a big emotional high on Boxing Day, to come out again against the league leaders and get that level of performance, that level of commitment. We'll take the point and move on to New Year's Day.
You mentioned that Portsmouth in the first half had that possession but didn't really trouble us, and I think a lot of that was to do with that we were very good off the ball tonight.
Yeah, I thought we were brilliant. We've been working really hard on a different shape out of possession, and I thought that was excellent. The work rate right from the top of the pitch, from Sonny, from Jack Aitchison, from our wide players, Dion and Emmy, and in the back four, and Reece and TC kind of backing that up. I thought we were really compact. Whenever they tried to play, we got pressure on the ball in good areas. When they played long, we forced them, as the half went on, to play a lot more longer balls and dealt with that fairly comfortably. So delighted with that. Still want a little bit more in possession. I think we can be better, but it's understandable where we are, and this result and these last two performances hopefully build that belief going into the next game.
You can tell that the players, I think, really fed off that result from Boxing Day, and you could feel it in the crowd as well before the match. Plenty of positivity going around. Are you really pleased with the reaction from the players, that they certainly didn't get too high from Boxing Day?
Yeah, fantastic for the crowd as well. To fill the stadium out twice over Christmas just shows what an amazing support we have. I think the positivity is coming back. I think they can see the players, are getting back to the form we showed early season, and that belief needs to continue, and it continues with positive results like tonight.
You mentioned the crowd there, 8,300, which I think is bigger than actually the promotion season and that final game of the season when we did get promoted. It's a fantastic crowd and a great atmosphere tonight.
Yeah, it's amazing. They've always been amazing, even in the difficult run. They still supported us home and away, and kind of we understood their frustrations at that time. But to see them back out in full voice is brilliant. My kids and my brother's kids were in the big bank, so for them to experience that in full voice was great. And like I said, we go away from home now, we have to pick up points, but hopefully when we come back here we're in a better position in the league and we can continue this positivity.
Reece Cole with the armband again tonight. How impressed with Reece have you been in that role, and is that something you think you're going to continue going forward?
Yeah, I think he's been brilliant. I think Will's also been excellent in his performances. I think it was something, when you go on a losing run, the leaders can take a lot of that kind of negativity on their shoulders. I felt it was important Will got back to focusing on his football, and I think he's been excellent in the last two games. Reece has taken that leadership role on extremely well. But I look at other players like Cheick Diabate, Jack Aitchison, Al Hartridge, everyone has shown leadership qualities, and it's important we have not just one captain on the pitch. One has to wear the armband, but we have to have other leaders on the pitch as well, and we want to try and develop that in a lot of players.
As you touched on there, that back four that we've seen deployed in the last two games, they look really comfortable playing together, and two clean sheets says it all, I think.
Yeah, brilliant. And Veal as well, his communication, his voice, made a big save tonight in the second half. So everyone can be proud. I think that always has to be the foundation of our play, that we defend first and foremost, get clean sheets, and that will give us opportunities to win games. So they can be proud, but I thought the strikers tonight, the work they put in as well, and how we had to try and stop a very good Portsmouth team who, they can play out, but they can also play direct as well. So to stop both of those aspects is really difficult, and we've done that extremely well.
As we mentioned, two clean sheets, 4 points from two very difficult home games, going into another two huge games against Reading and Carlisle. That's a brilliant foundation, and I think you call them building blocks.
Yeah, they are. When you go on a run like we have, you have to take small steps to get out of that, and you have to build the confidence, the belief, the understanding again, and I think we're doing that. But I think what you see as a team that's really fighting, there's not too many games on that run where I feel like we were really poor or totally outplayed. There was one or two, But overall, I think we see a team now that's really fighting for this football club and fighting to make this season a successful one.
And just finally, I think 1,200 fans heading to Reading on New Year's Day. They're certainly heading there, perhaps with a lot more belief and confidence of getting a result than they may have done a few weeks ago.
Definite, yeah, and the players are as well. And again, it's incredible that we take that amount of numbers. It's a long way to travel, and they will see a team that gives the same amount of fight and endeavour to try and win the game. And hopefully, a bit more quality in that final third to get the goals that get them 3 points and send them home happy.